Welcome back. Welcome back. Yeah, let's talk about some of this NFL football news. This Geno King boxing, but we talking about some NFL right now. Yeah, I was watching the game yesterday, Baltimore versus Kansas City Chiefs. And man, it seems like Lamar Jackson can't win the big game. He cannot win the big game. I wonder what's up with this. Is this going to be a problem for the future? During the regular season, the guy puts up numbers. His teams are great. They do a great job in the regular season. Great stats. I think he's a good quarterback. He's definitely a good quarterback. He definitely should be a starter. But can you win an NFL championship with this guy? I mean, you got to what separates good players from great players is when in the moment on that big stage, you rise to the occasion. That's what separates good players from great players. I think Lamar Jackson is just good. He's good at what he does as far as running quarterback. But his passing ability, which you have to have that in the NFL to be a top contender, because you're going to get up against guys that can pass, that can scramble a little bit. And the running quarterback, how long can that last? And can you really win a Super Bowl championship with a running quarterback like that? I'm not taking nothing away from Lamar. I think Lamar is definitely a good quarterback. He's, one of the best in the league right now. But let's be honest, it's a difference between good and great. Patrick Mahomes, guys like Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, those guys are great. Those guys rise to the occasion when it's a big game, and they don't fold. They don't fold. They actually get better, and it's proven time and time again. When they win these big games consistently, they can be okay during the regular season. They could barely make it inside the playoffs. But when they make it to the playoffs, the big stage, the big dance, these guys perform like no other, like they're the greatest. They put on performances that, put them in their top tier guys in the league. Guys like Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan was one of those guys. He rises to the occasion. Playoff time come, big game. They want to demolish their team, and they're going to do it no matter what. Don't care in what way, but they're going to win the game. They're going to figure out how to win. And it has to do something with the mind. I think when you get these guys that rise to the occasion like that, they're mentally tough, they're mentally strong, and they just don't fold. They don't crack under pressure. Yes, they do not crack under pressure. And time again, we've seen Lamar Jackson, he cracks under pressure. Of course I would like to see him go far, but every regular season, these guys are, the best team in the league, best defense, best offense, got all the stats, but they can never go to the Super Bowl or win that big game. But what does that say? Even the big penalties yesterday, but Flowers, on how he sabotaged the game. And I'm not going to put everything on Lamar Jackson, but you know how it goes. Everybody always blames the quarterback. But Flowers, the number 4 wide receiver, man, he really, really sabotaged the game for him. I'm not going to say that they would have won without that taunting penalty, and him, the next play, fumbling the ball after he reached the end zone. Man, that was like the dagger that killed them. And if they would have scored the touchdown, that's not to say that they would have still won, but it would have gave them the confidence it would have gave them that, like, hey, we're right in here. It would have tied the game up, and they would have been right there with Kansas City, and they wouldn't have had to work so hard in the second half to to come back and try to win the game. And their defense definitely stepped up, but the offense was a no-show. Lamar Jackson, Odom, they just couldn't get nothing consistently going. And great teams and great players always find a way. They always find a way. And, it's unfortunate, but what's going to be next for Lamar Jackson? Will he stay in Baltimore? Will he come back next year and have a great regular season? But then when playoff time comes, will he lose the big game again? A lot of questions they have to get right. I think they need a couple of more wide receivers, to be honest with you. I just think they need to get some solid, couple more wide receivers over there with Odell Beckham, and cut the foolishness out, especially when you make dumb decisions like the Towman penalty. That was, man, you got to know that you're in one of the biggest games of your life right now. We don't need no mistakes, and that guy made mistake after mistake. Huge mistakes, sabotaged the game. But hey, let me know what y'all think. This is Gino King Boxing. Just wanted to talk about some NFL for a moment. But hey, y'all press that subscribe button, press that like button, and I'm out.